Hi.
Bonjour.
Today I'm with my pageant sister of Miss International, Nathalie.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Nathalie.
We didn't see since 7 years ago.
Yes, it's been 7 years already.
A long time, but you see, when you make pageants, you create friends all over the world. So, Nathalie, can you tell me all the pageants you compete in?
Yeah, of course. So I started my pageant journey in 2015. My first pageant was Miss Tourism Queen International, like my first international pageant. My second international pageant was Miss International. My third international pageant was Miss Supranational. And the last one I did was Miss Grand International in 2021.
Okay.
And we've met during Miss International in Japan in 2017.
Yes.
7 years ago.
Yeah. So you won the first one?
Yes, correct.
And after, did you won title or
So
on the other?
in Miss International, I did not get a placement. When I competed at Supranational in 2019, I had a fan vote. I won Miss Supranational Elegance, and I ended in the top. I don't remember if it was 20 or 25, but at the end of the results, I ended as the 12th in the competition. So that was nice. And for Miss Grand International, I ended in the top 25.
During all this competition, what did you enjoy the most?
I think meeting people from all over the world. The fact that we're sitting here is just crazy to me because it's like 7 years ago that we've seen each other in real life. And this I love, the fact that you make a connection with someone and you stay out in touch with each other whilst not being in each other's life. Because like some people also live all across of the other side of the world. And to still maintain touch, even though you live your own life, you have different interests and everybody's busy, to still like make an effort to see each other when you're like in each other's country, I think that's one of the most beautiful things.
Yeah.
What do you like the most about pageants?
Oh, well, I think it's the same, and to discover really new way of life. Because every pageant you go on a new country and you're like, wow, it's not like at home.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah.
Also different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
I love that too, indeed. And then like getting to know the culture and the cuisine on a very different way than you would if you would be a tourist in that country.
Yeah, yeah. And even if you go with local friends or tourists, it's not the same as when you are in the
It's very different.
pageant. During your competition, national, international, what is the hardest part for you?
The hardest part?
Yeah.
I think the fact that a pageant is over, because you're living in such a bubble. You're away from your main responsibilities for some that's like work or school.
Yes.
And you're living in a bubble of something that I personally love a lot. So you're waking up and you're ending the day with something that you have a big passion for. And for all of that to just be gone. Of course, you can pursue your goals. Of course, you can pursue spreading the word of what you stand for. But it's still different than being in a competition for 4 weeks with a group, with a planning made for you.
Yeah.
And that crush, that hits hard.
I totally agree. And I remember at Miss International, it was 3 weeks. So it's long.
Yeah,
And at the end, the moment to say goodbye,
it's really hard.
because you create a strong link between girls and you say, okay, maybe I will never see her again.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
Especially also like this group is the only group that went through what you went through. So there's no one else at home that you can speak about this the way you can with the people that experienced it.
Yes. Yes, when you come back in your country and people, they don't know how it feels.
Mm-hmm. It's different. Like even if they like followed you or watched it, it's so different than being there and waking up and setting an alarm at 4 a.m. and going to bed at 2 a.m. and barely having any sleep.
Yes, and girls have to understand that it's not holidays to make a pageant.
It's not a holiday. No, if you're going there with the intention of a holiday, then you'll be More than surprised. I wouldn't even say disappointed because
Yeah.
it's a different experience, but it will be different.
Yeah,
It's
and
hard work.
I think just you will not win if you're like in holidays.
I would not dare to make an assumption on that because it's also depending on a judge what they're looking for in their winner, and that I have never figured out.
But do you think if someone go to an international pageant, like one of the big one, doesn't make any preparation and feeling like holiday, so just chill, do you think she can win?
Maybe if she's very gifted and really has a purpose she's fighting for without the preparation, I feel like even that would be possible. But I do understand what you're trying to say with the fact that it does take a lot of preparation to get to a pageant. And personally, I have never went to a pageant with the feeling like, hey, I'm just here. Let's just see how this goes.
Yeah. In which pageant did you make the biggest preparation?
All of them. Because all the pageants I've done, they're so different from each other that it is impossible to use the same preparation as for the other. So before you will go to a pageant, you need to know what the organization stands for, what they're looking for in a winner, or what did the previous winner do. And if you look at all the pageants that I've done, like separately, the winners do not look alike. They're all different and they all have unique personalities.
Yeah.
And what they stand for. And I feel like because of that, it's really hard to just say, this is a manual, follow this and you'll win every pageant. Because to me, whenever I prepare for a pageant, it's that pageant bonded and I cannot use what I've... Of course, there's some aspects that I can take from the previous pageants, but it's not just take it all at once and that's it. And just reuse, recycle.
I say every time to the girl, you can't win every pageant. You have to find the pageant who is for you. I don't know if the correct translation, but...
Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah. And even if you find the right pageant for you, it might not even take at the first time to win.
Yeah, maybe it's not a good year.
Yeah. There's just so many factors that people do not keep in mind or forget that that's also an aspect that might play along for it maybe to not have been your year. And it's not necessarily losing, but it's definitely different than winning the crown and taking the crown back home.
What does it feel to win an international pageant?
It was in 2015 and they called my country.
Okay.
The pageant was held in China, so they said Geland, which is Chinese for the Netherlands, before they said the Netherlands.
Okay.
So first it was the Chinese and then they said the Dutch or English translation. And I remember that I was just in shock because I think I just turned 18.
Yeah, wow.
So I was really young and I just went there and I was just feeling homesick as well. Like it was also 3 weeks that I've been there. It was the first time that I was so far away from my family and the first time that I traveled alone outside of Europe, the first time that I traveled.
Okay. A lot of first time.
Yeah. So it was really scary. And then when I entered the top 10, then we all had a question. And then from the top 10, they called out the top 5. And so even if the first runner-up is mentioned, you're still standing there with 6 other girls.
Okay.
So you still don't know.
Okay.
And when they called my country, I remember that I was just shaking and very emotional.
What was your acting? It was like, or just...
like crying, smiling, and everything. I don't fully remember, but if I just think about a couple of pictures that I have. Yeah, but it's definitely a very happy moment that defined me to the person that I am today.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful for that.
If you have one advice to give to girls who want to make an international pageant, what will it be?
Always be yourself. I think that's the best advice that I can give. Because even if you're doing like a lot of preparation and you're looking at what other people are doing or have been doing before you might lose yourself because you think this is what an organization is looking for, or this is what they want, or this is what the previous winner was. So that's what I need to be. And that's incorrect, because you need to be unique and different. And that's only achievable if you're being yourself. So even if it sounds cliche, I think that's definitely the biggest advice that I would give anyone wanting to compete in pageants.
We make a pageant together, Miss International. What is your best funny memories about that?
Funny memory. I've had a lot of laughs in Japan.
Yeah. But you're someone funny, so I remember that we laughed a lot when you were with you.
Yeah. If I would have to think of the funniest moment, it would be that I tried sour chewing gum, and I don't know why, but in Japan, chewing gum is very sour. So when I was like handing that around to staff and other pageant girls, everybody just made like a sour face, and it was just really funny to me. But if I would think of like a unique moment that definitely stayed with me, it's the matcha ceremony. It was very unique.
Yeah.
I love that. And what I loved the most, I think, from the entire pageant, I don't know if you think the same about that, is when we went to the school and we were standing in the class and doing games with them.
I don't know for you, but in the classroom, they made me sign the iPhone.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's really special.
Yes. Yeah, there is one there, oh, can you make your like autograph?
Oh.
I was on the iPhone. Yes. I was okay, and after I have four like this.
Cute.
Okay. Yeah.
So what's your funniest moment at Miss International?
Funniest. I think the funniest was the morning after the show.
Why?
Because I went to the room next to mine with the other girls, and we were in pajama, and just like we were 3 weeks full makeup, hair, and now we are
just relax, letting everything
yes.
go. So, that's really nice.
So we take a picture, and we were watching the picture like, and this is us. Okay.
After 3 weeks.
Yes.
That's really cool. And the most unique experience?
I don't think you were there because we were in group. So we had different experiences. And I have the chance to sleep on the traditional house.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, whoa.
Yes.
I didn't even know that was an activity. That's
yes.
so cool.
Yes, we had one night, and we were, 10, I think, 10 or 12. And we were with our roommate, and we sleep on the tatami. And we were with a Japanese family.
That's so unique.
Yes. And my family, they were fishermen.
Oh, yeah,
yes. The place was next to the sea. With the sunset, it was really a peaceful moment during the pageant.
Aww.
So, yes, it was really in my memory. And I know that we are only few girls who live with that. So
that's so unique. Yeah. That's even more unique. So you only have those 10 people who you can talk this through with.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
What were we doing?
I don't know, but I know that some girls have cool stuff too, like on dinner on board. On board.
A boat.
Yes.
Yeah, we had that.
Yeah.
Whoa. I
same pageant, but
oh, wow.
different experiences.
I'm really amazed.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And do you remember the feeling on stage? We were with the national costume on the stairs. It was like the beginning of the show. You remember? No?
I do remember that we were standing on the stairs.
Okay, it was my first international pageant, and I was like, okay, I'm friends. Wow.
Don't forget, I'm friends.
Yes. And I think, wow, it's magic because it's like we are one part of the world, just here together. Lots of memories.
Definitely. A lot of memories. Yeah. Now that we're like talking about it, I feel like more and more memories are coming back.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate that actually. Because like sometimes you just move on in your life so fast that sometimes you just don't stand still with what we've actually experienced and how unique and cool it actually is.
Yes. I hope to all the girls who listen the podcast or watching the video that you can experience it one day, because it's amazing.
It is. It really is.
I think it changed a life.
100%. Yeah. I could not agree more. It changed me personally as a person. It developed me to the person I am today, and it made me stronger and it made me believe in myself.
Yeah, you gain self-confidence.
Yeah, because you get to know yourself, because you need to pitch who you are. And you can't say who you are if you don't know who you are.
If you have one last thing to say about pageant.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you for creating this platform to motivate people in France and around the world to compete in pageants. And thank you for keeping in touch with me and visiting me here in Amsterdam. I mean, how many people can say that people actually want to like still meet up with you after it's been 7 years?
Yeah.
To the last time that we've seen each other. I think that's really unique, so I'm really grateful for that. Thank you for being my friend.
Thank you. But yeah, since seven years,
yeah,
I need to go to see Nathalie, but it takes me 7 years. Now we have to come to Paris to see me.
Oh, I have to come to Paris, yeah, and just book an entire day.
Yeah.
My day.
Yeah. Oh, at least 1 hour.
At least an hour.
Yeah.
Maybe just a hi and a bye.
Yeah. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bisous, bisous. Au revoir.
Sorry for my very bad English. It was a long time ago since I discussed in English, but thank you for listening and see you in the next interview.